In at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Here's Conley. The Heat making their last shot. Pass to Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. Shot is up. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Jazz on offense. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Bogdanovic finds Gobert. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Conley with the ball. Here's O'Neal. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Goes back up. Goes up again. Here's Gobert. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Lowry.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Robinson with the block. Tries again. And it's Mitchell laying it in.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Lowry against Conley. And that one drops.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
The Heat with the lead. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Robinson. Here's Butler. Adebayo. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Mitchell. The three is up. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Tipped. Here's Tucker out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Outside Tucker. Here's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Lowry against Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Utah, the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by 5. And we'll... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. For 3, Robinson. And the three-pointer goes. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got his second basket. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
To the wing, right side. Back to Tucker. There's the triple. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Tucker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tucker. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now. And
he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And stolen by Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Lowry against Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Over Mitchell. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
Mitchell. And he hits the jump shot.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. In for the Heat.
Here's Hero. Pass to Strus. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Clarkson, left side. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Oladipo. It's Oladipo with the finish.
What big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Gay right side. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For 3, Oladipo. Clarkson grabs a miss. Gay inside.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did lead by as many as... That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Hero with the bucket.
They keep cashing in when they have the room to run.
Utah trailing here. Here's Honey. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Strus. Ingles defending. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason we know is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers. Being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Oh, Morris with a steal. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Jumps up. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oladipo outside. Here's Strus. Pass to Hero. From deep three-point range. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here is Ingles. Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Clarkson against Hero. Here's Oladipo. And count that. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
That's his first personal foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Clarkson outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Strus. Now here's Hero. He's closely guarded. Here's Strus. Ingles defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Strus. Hero outside. The offensive rebound.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
29 seconds left in the third. Hero for 3. Counted from distance.
Hero.
Hero's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Clarkson against Hero. Pass to Whiteside. Plenty of space. No luck on that one.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 17 at the end of the period. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dwayne Dedman. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. Launches a three. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Oladipo against Conley. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Here's Strus. The three. Stripped it away. Right side Mitchell by himself, and Mitchell with the slam.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Back to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Five on the clock. Out to Oladipo. Fires it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A line change here for Miami. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. From the arc. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 15.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Conley up top. Back to Mitchell. There's the three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
He's taking what he can get here, has a three in each half.
Lowry outside. For three, Robinson. The three. Stolen by Conley. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Back to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Up top, Lowry. Defended by Bogdanovich. From downtown. Lowry, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Left side, Bogdanovich. The putback. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Corner shot. Drained it for 2 points.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Outside Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Lowry drives in. Yep, that one goes. And the Heat lead by 14.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. The shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's all from three-point range. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, BA. Well, Rudy Gobert is accustomed to getting overlooked. He said, quote, when you play in a smaller market, you have to do 3 times what the guys in the big markets do. It's fine, though. I'm just focused on this team. Individual awards aren't what I play for. I want...
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. A different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Paul. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Shot from 16. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bridges down low. The rebound by the Jazz.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Paul against Conley. Shoots over Paul. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on the pump fake.
Both good from the line that time. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Here's Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Conley. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. The Suns trailing in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul into the lane. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. That 3's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Left side Booker. Good chance here for Crowder. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Mitchell. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The kick out to Paul. Oh, wow. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Conley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. No good with the triple. Outside Conley. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Jazz. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Shoots over Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Misses the 3. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Back to Mitchell.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
And stolen by Gobert. And they're running. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Conley against Paul. Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Can't connect from short range. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Fires in the triple. Crowder's got 5 points.
They were ice cold in the first quarter, but they got through it, and they're settling in now and starting to find some good shots.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Booker. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Crowder outside. The 3 is up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the Suns get it back. Yeah, that one's good.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Conley passes to Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Booker. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Crowder. Gay with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Ingles. Here's Oni. Ingles from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Bridges finds Booker. Shot clock at 6. And the Suns miss again. Here's Oni. And a pretty tightly contested game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, you know, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the 1.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Gay. Second shot opportunity. Kaminsky pulls it in. The Suns leading. Outside Johnson. Pass to Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Three-pointer off the mark. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Here's Gay. And here's Whiteside. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Back to Gay. Pulls up. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Gay's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. "16 feet out." And that one comes up a bit short.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Clarkson's got room with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he gets that one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Clarkson outside. Gay with the ball. Picked up by Kaminsky. Ingles against Johnson. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's good. 2 points.
Assist from
Gay's got 6 points.
Jordan Clarkson.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes
Payne.
remaining in the
There's
third.
the block.
2 minutes.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. And he hits it to tie the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Shamet, no good. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Payne outside. Kaminsky finds Payne. Down low. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Here's Payne. Got a piece of it.
Now using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson passes to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. Here's Oni. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Right side, Ingles. Shoots over Kaminsky. No good on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Jazz. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Clarkson against Ayton. To the right side. Back to Clarkson. That shot missing. Nice D from Bridges. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Ingles.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Oni knocks down the long J. And the Jazz lead by 4. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Clarkson attacking. Can't get it to fall.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Jazz foul.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. Defended by Gobert. Back to Bridges. Now Ayton. Inside. Here's Crowder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
Good play by Crowder there. He uses that fake, and the defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
Jay Crowder.
And he makes both free throws. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Fourth team foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
To the inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Ayton. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. To take the lead. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Suns lead by 1. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Down low. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. From deep 3-point range. Not going to go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. outside Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bridges misses. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley passes to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Yeah!
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Ball against Conley. Crowder, the pass to Paul. 26 seconds left in the fourth. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And Aiden pulls it down. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's Utah with the W.
4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And so the tip-off. It's Miami. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Paul looking around. Booker outside. Back to Paul. It's hauled in by the Heat. In transition, here comes Miami. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Kicks to Butler. Back to Robinson. Was shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Bridges with the steal. Paul outside. From outside the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Adebayo. Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Paul passes to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Fires the 3. That's good from Booker on the assist by Bridges.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. He kicks to Crowder. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. No good from Booker.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Oh, Jeff, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Now here's Paul.
From Bam.
Pass to Booker for the 3. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Booker. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Ayton kicks to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Three-pointer, Crowder. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Right side Robinson. Knocks it loose. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Heat ball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. 3 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. And Slam dunk by Butler.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
On the wing, Booker. Shoots. Suns keep it alive. And that one's good, Ayton.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Outside Lowry. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real-life momentum. You know,
and for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Paul for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got 6 points.
Love seeing Chris Paul get active scoring the ball. The defense must come out to challenge his jump shot.
Lowry drives in. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. The pass to Tucker. Outside Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. Three-pointer. Butler, no good. Suns leading by 3. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Shoots. Ayton trying to break free. Kicks it out to Booker. Passes it to Bridges. And here is Paul. 6 points for him. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Pass to Booker. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Lowry drives in. Here's Butler, and he can't bank that one in. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. No good on the triple.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Tips it up, and Bridges able to finish. Bridges has got his first points in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. Adebayo kicks to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 11.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Ball outside. The putback, and Booker able to finish. Booker's got his second bucket.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When he gets into the lane, Kyle Lowry is so hard to predict, which is why he'll get to the line so often.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Down low, McGee banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Hero passes to Morris. Outside for Lowry. The tray. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Kaminsky, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Kaminsky the third.
Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Outside Lowry. Morris outside. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Morris. He's got 6.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Payne's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamet's shooting is very important.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat trail by 7. Now here's Oladipo. Now the pass to Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Morris. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Shamet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
McGee with the block. They get it back, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Dedmon. Now Payne. He takes it in. The shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. And Morris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Strus. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Payne passes to Johnson. Back to Kaminsky. The jump hook. They get it back. A second chance effort. Good work defensively by Morris.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Oladipo with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. Payne in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. No problems knocking that one down. And the Suns lead by 7.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Oladipo with the ball. Working on Payne. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Clock at 6. Strus passes to Morris. And he converts the layup.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Payne. Into the lane. Oladipo with the block.
I mean, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Payne gets a wide-open look. No good on the 3.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
McGee with the block. Shamet kicks to Payne. To the middle. Here's McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Oladipo taking his time here. Out to Morris. Back to Oladipo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on JaVale McGee. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Bridges against Butler. Over Bridges for the lead. Butler, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Booker outside. And we wrap up the third, and it's looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. 2Ks. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Lowry. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Here's Lowry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Miami.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Paul against Lowry. Paul dishes to Crowder. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Lowry against Ayton. Back to Lowry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Butler passes to Lowry. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Lowry's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Bridges outside. Down low. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Paul. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Butler. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
And the shot falls short this time.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside for Robinson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots over Crowder. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Paul with the three. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Paul for three. They get the rebound, and Crowder stays with it.
A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before. Understands the importance of momentum.
Outside Lowry. Robinson finds Lowry. Back to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson passes to Butler. He doesn't hit that one. Bridges with some nice defense. So the wing on the left. Paul outside. Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's just a three-point Heat lead.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Butler with the ball. Chris Paul covering, and they double up Butler. Three-pointer, Lowry. The putback, good!
Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
And here is Paul. Kicks to Bridges from past the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Miami with the ball. Bridges passes to Ayton. Booker left side. Jacks up a three. Up again. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
Here's Booker. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Now at the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Timeout called. The Suns. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
Adebayo finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Now.
Forward.
Welcome, and before we get going,
good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an amazing, immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
And it's Utah's ball. Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley with it. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. On deep. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Conley. The feed to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. Moves back up. The shake. Sweet move. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block. Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Now here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
Bam Adebayo.
And Adebayo Drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Conley with the three. He can't hit that time. And the Heat going the other way now. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. It's good from long range.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
And it's Conley penetrating. And Gobert hits O'Neal. Gobert down low. Lowry covering. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Will it go? A putback. It's good on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Now Tucker. And here is Butler. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Robinson finds Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Tucker. Fires from the wing. And the shot is long.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Butler with the steal. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That one wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. There's the drive. Robinson pulls it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Back to Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Lowry. And he drives in. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 9 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Utah's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Butler goes in and slam dunk by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Bogdanovich left side. Here's Mitchell, and Adebayo sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor.
There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Butler dishes to Robinson. For three. Adebayo finds Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability. Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Robinson against Clarkson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
The third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Poke loose. Pass to Gay. Jazz passing it around. Here's Oni. He's covered by Hero. The drive by Clarkson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Hero on the wing. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. To the inside. Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, Victor showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. That's a nice pass.
Passes it to Ingles. Dishes it to Gay. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Hero finds Oladipo. And he could not get that one to go. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Just double-checking, and the game continues on.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Whiteside. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Stolen. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. On the corner. Again, the Heat good for two.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Honey. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo right side. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Hero. And stolen by Dedmon. Strus passes to Hero. Morris outside. Kicks it to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Clarkson outside. Inside. Right side. No good. The Heat leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
There's Hero with the 3. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. Here's Gay. And it's Strus with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Here's Honey. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now it's an 8-point Miami lead.
Oh, yeah, and if you didn't think Oladipo could fill the lane in transition, he answered your questions there.
Clarkson goes in, and he makes that one. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the court, they got it right with the review.
Clarkson kicks to Conley. Takes it inside. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler dishes to Tucker. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Outside Conley. Butler against O'Neal. And it's Miami with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Good work there as it goes. Adebayo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Mitchell outside. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Outside Butler. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Lowry against Conley. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Robinson for 3. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. And there's the drive. That's tipped. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Lowry has it in the corner. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. Over Conley. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Now just a 5-point Miami lead.
Big-time play there for Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Here's Lowry. Good.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's the three. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
To the middle. Butler finds Tucker. Fires for 3. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
The drive by Mitchell. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 4. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now here's Mitchell. From behind the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's Paul. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Mitchell. Booker with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the basket by Bridges.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Here's Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word. Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Hits the trifecta.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. For 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell into the lane. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 5 points.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Outside Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Back to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Now here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Wing shot on the way. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. For 3, Booker. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days, while he played baseball, and for a short while in the NBA.
Outside Mitchell. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Nice move. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And they'll get another chance. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep, Conley. They get it back. Here's Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. They shoot again. Here's Gobert. That one's good. This game is all even. Gobert's got 6 points.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. 7 points in the game.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The Suns clear it. They've got numbers. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Ball passes to Bridges.
Jazz foul.
A line change here for Utah.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Suns substitution.
A minute 6 left in the second. Now here's Payne. Clock at 6. Can't cash it in from close range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Clarkson outside. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he got the whistle on the win. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. On the wing, Ingles. Gay left side. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Outside Payne from deep. The shot misses. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. The finish! And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 2. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Johnson. And here's Kaminsky, defended by Gay. Here's McGee. Uses the glass on the layup. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Here's Shamet. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Long strides Gay takes on the drive is alarming for a defense. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Both free throws good from Gay. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Right side Payne. And And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Utah shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Honey. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Payne, pass to Johnson. McGee with it. And here's Payne. And here's McGee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Clarkson for 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. For the lead. McGee's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shaman has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Gay outside. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Deflects the pass for the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. McGee's got 6.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
1:05 left in the third. Out to the wing. The kick out to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Hall with a steal. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 4-3. Nails it from 3. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Will it go? And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside Booker, fires from deep. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Honey. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. In transition, here come the Suns. No good on the 3. From deep, Gay. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now Mitchell. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Over Paul, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Pass to Conley. To tie it up. Knocked loose. Paul against Mitchell. Paul with it. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Right side Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. The shake. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Left side Booker. Crowder left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the paint. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Mitchell. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. That's good.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of his game.
The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Up top Booker. Now here's Bridges. Now Ayton. Checked by Mitchell. 3 on 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. side, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Here's Mitchell. To tie it up. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they get it back. For three, O'Neal. Oh, bangs home the three.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Paul. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur.
Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point. And for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Lowry passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Ball against Lowry. Driving the lane. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 5 now.
Always love Kyle Lowry's exposing a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game, understands angles and avenues to the cup.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Got a piece of it. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Booker. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 3. A drive by Booker. And the pass to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Another shot. Here's Crowder. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Back to Tucker. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Passes to Ayton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man, DeAndre Ayton. The hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw drops for Ayton. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Ball against Lowry. Booker looking around. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. To the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Crowder finds Bridges. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Robinson for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. To the inside. It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo passes to Butler. Robinson on the wing. From deep three-point range. Robinson missing again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Left side, Butler. Pass to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Ball against Lowry. Fires from deep. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul's running. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Suns ball. Here's Booker. He's got 5. Down low. And Ayton throws it down. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review shows that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. Paul for three. Butler with the steal. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Booker outside. The pass to Bridges. And Booker kicks to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Paul. And that one goes long.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Payne driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got his first 2 points.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payne passes to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shot's good by Hero.
3-point field
And look
goal.
at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Here's Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds. And that does it for our halftime show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, they've got Oladipo. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. And the slam dunk by McGee. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Passes it to McGee. Kaminsky up top. He's looking for Payne and finds him. Here's Shamet. That's tipped.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
And the slam dunk by McGee. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now, Hero. 5 points in the game. McGee with the block. Ripped away. Hero finds Dedmon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Heat lead by 10. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Johnson dishes to Kaminsky. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hero kicks to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Pass to Struth. Just 4 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Suns trail by 10. Payne looking around. Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Back to Kaminsky. And the Suns get it back. Johnson wide open. He fires. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Payne's shot is good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now, here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Oladipo outside. It's blocked. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Morris throws it down.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Now here's Payne. Dedmon defending. Here's Struth. No points in the game yet for him. Morris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. Miami leading by 13. There's Hero with a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Hero. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Oladipo against Paul. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Hero. Puts up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
3-point field
goal. Guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix? Ayton. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one, good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Butler feeling it out a bit. Robinson for 3. And they get it back from deep. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Butler against Bridges. 6 to shoot to the right side. They shoot again. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Ball's knocked loose. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Lowry from outside. Butler kicks to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
The Heat leading by 18. Lowry dishes to Butler. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Outside, Crowder. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. He kicks it to Ayton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
Well, that's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Lowry inside the line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth, and the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for Devin Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Lowry from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Stolen by Tucker. Feeds to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Lowry against Booker. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder finds Bridges. Booker outside. And there's the pass to Paul. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster to go out by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson up top, defended by Booker. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Lowry against Paul. From downtown. Rebound by Butler. Crowder with the steal. Paul with the three. Misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.